my language. I'ma get it, and so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a fiend go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Denver Broncos. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Say what?
Get it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This defense for the Broncos, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. When you look at this Bronco defense, against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 33. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hampton. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. How about the momentum is being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
Yeah.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Hampton. Touchdown, Houston.
Man,
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wolf, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. You look at the defense for these Texans. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Nah, man, come on.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Back to throw. Meeks. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line.
Flag,
Different
yeah.
story here, over 20 yards.
And lay hit.
On 1st and 10, Meeks firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And
Yeah, I saw it late too.
That
post route was right there.
Towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 5. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing on first down. Meeks. A quick throw, but incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series.
That's all that was a bad throw.
For the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Meeks. Wide open receiver complete.
Yeah, I had to get you that time.
Perry, 32 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown.
All right, defense, let's play football.
Now we're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw.
Let's go. He's still.
He doesn't drop many of those, but 3rd down coming up. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a 2nd year.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Big play right here.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I need to kick. Bump.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
There's a fumble right there.
Follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football
Got to
guy,
see those days, man.
because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
2nd and 6. And it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They got a pick right here, guys. You can have to. Yeah.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
They got to try to get you.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
To throw on 2nd down. Meeks into the hands of Perry, complete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Looking to throw. Meeks. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Let's go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Meeks.
Come on, bro.
Incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Meeks.
You gotta let that ball go, man. Come on.
And able to bring him to the ground.
Damn.
It's a loss of 10 on
Right
the
there,
sack,
too.
and it leads to 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. Davis now to return it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over.
Need to stop
for the
defense.
1st and 10.
Damn, I couldn't get that ball out.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team...
Oh, look at this.
Opening, and there he goes. Jalen Waddle, touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if
Yeah, we need
anybody's
it.
saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we
They
want
just
to
come
keep
back in.
playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Hey, dude. You don't like my shirt?
From the gun on third down, Meeks. And this broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play, no flags
Football.
coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable here for Davis. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback?
What's up, Nasir?
Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. A huge play there for Houston. 47 yards.
This offense is looking very
comfortable like that
here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they
stretched out like that.
Downfield.
Okay, ready?
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back.
I got 3 people out 6 weeks.
This 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Travis Etienne with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Yeah. Turf too.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can
I saw
their
that.
feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all.
Still got to run the ball.
Back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Meeks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Operating from the gun. Meeks. Completes it to Perry. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
I mean, that's the only thing that's working for me right now.
20 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could
You already putting pressure on me.
Something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
See, I can't get it out fast enough, man. I'm coming.
Momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Meeks. It's caught. Tompkins. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Back to throw. Meeks has taken in by his big tight end.
Late hit, Mr. Ref.
Out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. On 1st down, Meeks eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
It's over everybody.
It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this.
You almost missed that.
He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now Davis fumbles it.
Come on!
The side has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is touchdown, Texans.
Man, come on.
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Oh, boy.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway.
Tonight.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Hey, got my tight end. I mean, my tackle.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
I just threw it on somebody.
Looking to throw. Meeks. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
2nd and 9. Another tote for Etienne. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it
on
there.
the Madden.
Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
I got the Falcons and
they're playing this game
Colts.
now at their pace. This is ball control
I think so.
football,
That Falcons
sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Etienne up the middle.
2nd and inches is
Good sport,
oftentimes
shit.
an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Slot man moves right. They'll fake it on a jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
What's that?
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
73 came to clean me up. He's down there by the safety.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give running right, ETN. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Running out of the gun with ETN. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. ETN once more. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
But a good play is made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a 1st down.
Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long.
That's it. Stop all that yelling, man.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Yeah.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Say what? Come on, man. Hey, close the door. Open that door.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to
They're moving in slow motion.
maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Wolf.
Push me forward, big man. I needed that.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for
I was hoping the tackle break off his block and pick you up, but that didn't happen.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure, and the
Slow,
Texans
bro.
able to get in there for the sack. A well-designed
Too slow, bro.
that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You'll be okay.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. first and 10. Meeks.
Nigga, why are you floating the ball? Get it to him.
Game probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated.
This is my backup quarterback, and my quarterback hurt.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting.
My quarterback out for the next 6 weeks.
Quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because
Well,
I
he's
just
supposed to be a
broke up
superstar,
another pass
though, man.
and took
Come
away a
on.
big shot
Get the ball
that you were
there.
trying to succeed with.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Parrott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action. Meeks. And he completes it to Tompkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Come on, fat man.
Come by here, he gets it down to the 8. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Meeks. Looking inside. Complete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on.
Going between the holes. Well, get it there.
He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Good play. Good play. Good play. All I can say is good.
Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
On second down, Etienne once more. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They'll run with Etienne. Oh, good move. And he is going to have the Texans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Texans.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second and 5.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. A give to Etienne running right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
It's on the table.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no winning points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Hey, dude.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a